So, you've done it. After all that brainstorming, all the research, all the second guessing, you finally hit that moment of pure clarity on your project. And man, it feels good, right? But here's the thing, it's also a really fragile moment. The big question is, what do you do now? Well, that's exactly what we're about to break down, the final execution protocol. But first, before we dive in, I just want you to let this sink in. Seriously, what you've just done, getting to this point of clarity, that's a huge deal. It's not easy, and you put in the work to get here. So take a second and actually acknowledge that win. You know, the milestone you just crossed is massive. You've officially stopped guessing. Think about that. You've gone from being in a fog, kind of feeling your way around in the dark, to standing on solid ground with a clear path forward. You have a target. That is an incredibly powerful place to be. But with that power comes a big responsibility. See, this moment of clarity, it's like a launch pad. The rocket is fueled, everything is ready to go, but the launch itself hasn't happened yet. And what you decide to do in the next few hours, the next few days, that's what's going to determine whether this whole thing achieves liftoff or just fizzles out. And that brings us to the single biggest threat you're facing right now. It's called drift. It's that natural, almost invisible pull to just fall back into your old, comfortable habits. It's a battle, really, a battle between the new momentum you just created and the powerful gravity of your old way of doing things. And this is exactly what that drift looks like in the real world. You know the feeling. It's opening one more browser tab to just do a little more research. It's asking one more person for their opinion. It's looking for just one more idea. And here's the crazy part. These are the exact things that helped you get clear in the first place. But now they're your enemy. They are signals that you're avoiding the real work of execution. Okay, so if adding more stuff and browsing around are the old signals, the things we need to run away from, then what should we be looking for? What's the new signal that tells us, yes, you're on the right path? Well, it's because your mission has fundamentally changed. It's no longer about planning. It's not about researching or strategizing. It is about one thing and one thing only, doing. The time for thinking is over. The time for action has begun. And here it is. This is your entire mission statement right here. Let's just unpack this for a second because it's so critical. Part 1, execute what you clarified. That means don't add anything, don't change anything. Just do the thing you decided on. And part 2, long enough for feedback to arrive. This is so key. You're not just executing forever into the void. You're doing it until the world or the market or your results start talking back to you. I love this because it totally reframes your mindset. Before, feeling confused was your signal to go learn more. It was actually a productive feeling. But now focus is your new advantage. That feeling of being locked in, of executing on your plan, that is the signal that you're on track. Every single moment you spend doing the work, you are building that advantage. Of course, knowing your mission is one thing, but actually having the tools to get it done is another. So let's think of this next part as your essential gear. It's the toolkit you need for this short, intense execution sprint. It's simple, but it's incredibly powerful. So here's what's in the toolkit. First, the 7-day execution calendar. This is not some long-term complex plan. Nope. This is just about mapping out your immediate actions for the next week to build that crucial early momentum. Second, the confidence lock card, because let's be real, doubt is going to show up. When it does, this is your tool to remind yourself of the clarity you fought so hard for. And finally, the final execution line PDF. This lets you draw a clear finish line, so you know when this phase is officially done. It's a simple system, but it works. So as we start to wrap this up, let's just bring it all back to this central idea. The game has totally changed for you. Your new reality isn't defined by searching for more information. It's defined by the application of the information you already have. And here is the bottom line. From this moment forward, this is what focus means to you. It is not just some nice, fluffy word. It is your competitive edge. It's that feeling in your gut that confirms you are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So stop chasing clarity. You already caught it. Now it's time to chase this feeling. And that really brings us to the only question that matters right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, today, right now. Based on the clarity that you worked so hard to achieve, what is the one thing you are going to execute?